Your wedding? You're really going through with it? You're actually happy about marrying my ex?
Why are you messaging me about this now?
Because I can't believe you'd actually do this to me.
Sarah, please stop this. What's the point of making all these nasty comments and harassing me? There's nothing to gain from it. I'm marrying Jack as planned. What exactly are you trying to say?
You really don't get it, do you? After everything we've been through at work?
What is there to get? You've been making things difficult since Jack and I started dating.
You're the one doing the harassing. You stole my boyfriend, and now you have the nerve to act so proud about it?
I didn't steal anyone. You two were already broken up.
That doesn't matter. We were meant to get back together. He was mine.
You're trying to spread nasty rumors, but no one's going to believe these baseless accusations. It's creating an awkward atmosphere at work. Stop lying already.
You think you know everything, don't you?
I know enough to see that you're being unreasonable.
If you don't cancel the wedding, something terrible will happen.
Are you seriously threatening me now?
It's not a threat. It's a warning.
What terrible thing? Just stop with these childish threats already. What have I supposedly done?
You want a list? How about everything since you started at the company?
What are you talking about? We barely interacted until recently, when you started bullying me for dating your ex-boyfriend.
You're so shameless, trying to marry my ex. You're just a junior at work. Know your place.
My relationship has nothing to do with work hierarchy.
Everything has to do with hierarchy. You're beneath me in every way.
This conversation isn't even about work anymore. If you're that upset, don't come to the wedding. I actually suggested not inviting you, but he insisted we should invite everyone from our department. I honestly don't know what he's thinking.
Oh, so you tried to exclude me?
Can you blame me? Look at how you're acting.
You're talking like he belongs to you. You can't keep him away from me.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
You think you've won, don't you?
I don't think he belongs to me, but it is my wedding, so there's nothing wrong with me objecting to having certain individuals invited.
You have no idea what you're getting into.
What's that supposed to mean?
Looks like you'll have to learn the hard way.
What are you planning?
You'll see at the wedding.
Just don't come if you don't want to. I can't deal with this anymore.
Oh, I'll definitely be there. You can count on that.
Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't.
Too late for that. Hope you're ready for your special day.
I'm saving all these messages.
Go ahead. No one will believe you anyway.
Maybe we should reconsider inviting Sarah to the wedding. It's kind of awkward. Even if she's a colleague, she's still your ex.
What's the point of bringing this up now?
She's been sending me some concerning messages.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I asked Sarah to give a speech.
What? What speech?
Don't overreact.
I'm not overreacting. I'm asking what speech?
The wedding speech, obviously. You should be able to figure that out from the context.
When were you planning to tell me this?
I didn't think it was that important.
No, I don't understand at all. Why would you ask your ex to give a speech? Are you crazy?
You're making too big a deal of this.
Am I? She's been threatening me about the wedding, and you want to give her the reins to ruin it?
Well, Sarah knows me better than anyone else at work. We worked as partners for a long time. You really can't compare to that.
Are you serious right now? What do you mean, can't compare? Why are you comparing me to your ex?
You're twisting my words again. No, that's not what I meant. I'm talking about the length of our work relationship. Don't twist my words. Why are you getting angry?
Because you're not listening to me.
You're the one that's not listening.
I'm not angry, but this is weird. Having your ex give a speech, even if she is a colleague.
She's a respected senior at work.
She's also your ex who's been hostile to me.
Sarah agreed to it, and I think it's fine, so what's the problem?
The problem is, you didn't even discuss it with me.
Why should I have to?
So you're not going to listen to my opinion?
What does your opinion have to do with this?
It's our wedding.
You're being controlling.
How is wanting input on our wedding controlling? It's my big day, too.
Yeah, but this is a speech for me, and I wouldn't complain about whoever you choose for your speeches. It's unfair for you to criticize my life choices.
Life choices? It's a wedding speech. It should be in both of our best interests. And don't be ridiculous about it being unfair. If you really loved me, you'd think this through properly. I don't want any problems at our wedding.
You're just being jealous.
This isn't about jealousy.
Then what's it about?
It's about respect and consideration.
You're making a big deal out of nothing.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
That's what I was gonna do anyway.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, everything'll be fine.
I'm not so sure about that.
Just leave it to me.
We'll see.
You've got some nerve. You ruined the ceremony. This wedding is off. It's off.
What? Are you saying this to me?
Of course. Who else would I be talking to right now?
After that speech Sarah just gave? How about saying that to her, since she's the one who actually ruined the wedding?
Don't you dare blame Sarah. She was suffering because of you. You've really embarrassed me in front of my relatives now. This is the worst. I should never have considered marrying someone like you.
Don't tell me you actually believe everything Sarah said. Everything she said was lies.
Sarah would never lie to me.
And I would? I don't have any reason to lie either.
Stop defending yourself. I don't want to hear anything from you anymore. You're awful. Harassing my precious ex-girlfriend, making her cry during her speech. You're the worst. This wedding is canceled.
Your precious ex-girlfriend? Really? Are you sure you won't regret this?
Shut up! We're canceling the ceremony and I never want to see your face again! Good thing we hadn't already given the marriage contract at town hall.
Yeah, you're right. I think so too.
What's with that attitude? Not even a single word of apology? What kind of person are you? You harassed my ex even though she's been mentoring you at work? Our other co-workers and relatives all heard it. Everyone heard what a terrible person you are, and you won't even apologize? What's wrong with you?
Let me be clear about something. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
What did you say?
I warned you, didn't I, about choosing your ex to give a wedding speech? Who was it that ignored my concerns and pushed ahead anyway?
That's not the point. That has nothing to do with this. The person doing the harassment is in the wrong.
You really believe her over me? Wow, well, say whatever you want. I never harassed anyone. And any man who would so easily betray me because of his ex's fake tears, I don't want a husband like that anyway.
You're being ridiculous. Cut it out. Can't you admit you were wrong?
Wrong about what, exactly? I'm not admitting anything because I didn't do anything wrong.
This is over. The wedding's off. We're done. You'll spend the rest of your life regretting embarrassing me.
No, I don't feel guilty at all, so I won't be regretting anything. You're the one who'll regret this. Goodbye, Jack. Don't come crying to me later when you realize the truth.
You'll be sorry.
We'll see who's sorry.
So, I hear the wedding's canceled. Serves you right. Now you've lost your standing at work and your fiancé. It's sad, but you brought this on yourself. That's what you get for looking down on me.
Are you really messaging me to gloat?
Someone needs to put you in your place.
I don't understand what you're talking about, and what you did was absolutely disgusting. I'm done being polite to you just because you're my senior. You're trash. If you want Jack so badly, you can have him back. Trash belongs with trash, after all.
What did you just say? Don't you dare talk to me like that! But I guess that's what I should expect from someone who's been harassing me ever since you first started working at our company.
Interesting that you mention harassment. You know, all that harassment you talked about in your speech, that was actually everything you've been doing to me, isn't it? I'm surprised you actually remembered all of that.
Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
Let's list it all out, shall we? You know, throwing away my lunch, hiding my belongings, spreading rumors about me to other departments, even trying to dispose of important documents that I hadn't handed in yet.
Huh! You look so ridiculous, frantically searching for everything. It was hilarious. But, unfortunately for you, you can't prove any of that.
You're seriously messed up, but thank you for admitting it. And what did I ever do to you? You and Jack broke up because you cheated on him. Then when Jack was heartbroken and happened to connect with me, you started harassing me. How low can you get?
You don't understand anything! Why should I explain anything to you? I had just broken up with my boyfriend when you came along, announcing your marriage to Jack. It made me so angry. Jack was supposed to love me forever, no matter what.
Even after you cheated on him?
Yes, that was just a mistake. I didn't really love him.
Whatever. You two deserve each other.
You think you're so much better than me? Your reputation is ruined. Why don't you just quit? Nobody needs you. Not the company, not any man. You're going to be alone for the rest of your life.
I'm so grateful that you've been so worried about my future. But you might want to worry about your own position, especially since I think you're the one who's going to be quitting.
What? What are you talking about? I'm your senior. I'm not going anywhere. Why would I have to quit?
You know all that stuff you exposed at the wedding? Remember all those times you messed with my work? I had already reported it all to the director.
What? What do you mean you reported to the director? You're lying!
Every incident, every document, every witness.
That's ridiculous. The director would never believe you. Nobody would believe you over me. Everyone thinks you're just jealous and harassing me.
You really think that? Sadly, actually, nobody thinks that at all.
What? You're bluffing.
Want to know something interesting? In our department, Jack's probably the only one who hasn't noticed your harassment. Well, he's often out on sales calls and not around much, and everyone else was trying to be tactful by not mentioning it. It's understandable he didn't know. I wanted to keep things quiet too, so I stayed silent until now. But when it started affecting my work, I knew I had to tell the director. You probably don't have any allies left except Jack.
What? What's this about? Why am I being made out to be the bad guy? I didn't do anything! This can't be happening!
If that's what you think, fine. I've made my report, and I'm not going through with the marriage, so I won't have anything to do with Jack anymore. But you were the one who did everything.
You can't do this to me! You are just a sore loser! I'm still your superior! I won!
Won what exactly? There's no winning or losing in something like this. Excuse me.
Wait! You can't just leave it like this!
Watch me.
Rachel, can we talk? I was wrong. Why won't you answer my calls? Please, just listen to what I have to say.
Now you want to talk? All right. So, who told you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't play dumb. Who told you the truth? The director or our co-workers? Who was it?
Does it matter? Everyone did. I thought you were jealous and actually harassing Sarah. I said some terrible things because of that misunderstanding. I'm sorry, but I know the truth now. We made it partway through the wedding ceremony, so it's fine to get on with the rest of it, right? Let's make up and continue like before.
Continue like before? What? What do you mean, continue like before? No way! I'm never seeing you again. I don't want to have anything to do with you outside of work.
What do you mean, never? We're engaged, so that doesn't make sense.
Not anymore.
Come on, you don't mean that?
Are you serious right now? Weren't you the one who got the wedding canceled? And I agree with that decision. The wedding's off. I consider us broken up. Besides, didn't you say it yourself? I'm a horrible, worthless woman, aren't I?
That's different. I was just misunderstanding things. I didn't mean any of that.
Misunderstanding? You wouldn't listen to anything I said. Who was it that just assumed I was guilty, believed everything your ex said, and just attacked my personality?
Well, yeah, but...
But what?
I know I messed up.
Well, now I won't listen to anything you have to say either. If you're so hung up on Sarah, this worked out for the best. Go get back together with her.
It's not about Sarah. The director is really angry.
The director? Is that what this is about?
Everyone at work, too. He contacted me later saying he couldn't say anything at the wedding in front of my relatives, but he asked why I never noticed what was really going on between you and Sarah at work. He said it was weird that I chose Sarah to give the speech, asked how much you must have suffered, and our other colleagues are criticizing me, too, but... this isn't my fault, right? Sarah's the one who's in the wrong, obviously. You agree with me on that, right?
Are you serious? What? What are you talking about? You're just as guilty.
Huh? You should be on my side. Aren't you gonna take my side?
Your side? No way, absolutely not. This is all your fault. How can you not realize that? You never seriously listened to me, ignored my warnings, and pushed ahead anyway, and now look what happened. Don't you think you're responsible? Who sides with their ex over their fiancé?
Well, I can explain. I was just shocked at the time and wasn't thinking clearly. Now that I've calmed down and thought about it...
Too late for explanations. Too late. We're done. Stop causing me more trouble. Go get back with your precious Sarah. Best wishes to you both.
But we broke up because she cheated, so I'm kind of worried about getting back together with her. She might cheat on me again.
Unbelievable. My wedding was ruined. I was humiliated in front of all of our guests. And now you're coming to me for relationship advice? What is wrong with you?
Please, forgive me. I'm sorry, Rachel. Please, forgive me.
There's nothing I can forgive. I've already told my family everything. Our wedding is off, and with everything that's happened, Sarah will probably be fired. And you'll have a hard time at work from now on. Maybe you should just quit.
Don't say that. I'm passionate about this company. I don't want to work anywhere else.
Not my problem anymore. Whatever. I don't care, and honestly, couldn't care less. We have nothing more to talk about.
Hey, I got fired, and it's all your fault! What are you going to do about this?
You're messaging me about that? It's all your own fault.
Fix this right now!
Fix it? Why should I? You harassed me constantly, affected my work performance, tried to frame me for leaking company information, and violated company policies. Of course you got fired.
This isn't fair! And I thought I'd do Jack a favor and marry him, but he says he doesn't want to get back together. Can you believe that?
Are you seriously complaining to me about this? What's wrong with the two of you? Don't you know what delicacy means?
Who else am I supposed to talk to?
Considering what else you're capable of, it's not surprising that you'd be selfish enough to pin the blame on me, but it's not my business anymore, so I have nothing to say to you.
No! You have to help me! Can't you explain things to the director for me? I looked after you all this time at work.
Looked after me? You never looked after me, though I do feel sorry for you. In your mid-30s, you cheated and broke up with your boyfriend, then got cheated on and dumped by the guy you cheated with. So you tried to get back with your ex, but went too far and caused problems at work. Now you're unwanted at work. Your ex doesn't want you back, and your work and personal life are both ruined. It is kind of pitiful. Poor you.
How dare you! Don't act like you know everything about my life!
I know enough.
You are being cruel. Aren't you going too far?
Too far? After everything you did to me, this is nothing. You're just as bad as Jack. Well, I hope you find a good job and a good guy who will put up with you. Though you might need to fix your personality first. But make sure you pay those damages. Now get lost, trash.
You can't talk to me like this.
I just did.
I'll make you regret this.
Haven't you learned anything?
You'll pay for this.
Goodbye, Sarah. Don't contact me again.
Wait, please help me.
Blocked.
It's been a week since I got transferred. How's it going?
What? Are you seriously just casually messaging me? What, did you think I'd say I miss you? Sorry, but nobody misses you, and it's actually great in the office now that the awkward atmosphere is gone.
Don't say it like that. You don't have to be so cold. I told Sarah clearly that it's over and I won't have anything to do with her anymore. You're the only one I love.
Gross. If you really loved me, maybe you should have thought things through before acting.
Give me another chance, please. Just one more chance.
Focus on your work. Work hard at your demotion.
Does that mean I have a chance? If I show you I can improve at my job here?
Are you serious? Absolutely not. The fact that you betrayed me won't go away, but hey, at least you didn't get fired. You should be grateful to the director and focus on producing results. I think you need to grow as a person.
I know I messed up. I understand. Rachel, I'm really sorry.
At least you understand that much. We had some good times while we were dating, and even though it ended terribly, I'm grateful for those times.
Thank you, and I'm really sorry. I honestly wish I could turn back time.
But that's impossible. Well, Jack, let's both do our best in our separate lives. Work hard at your new position.
Can we at least stay friends?
No, Jack, we're done.
Will you ever forgive me?
I don't know. Right now, I know that I just don't want you in my life anymore.
I'll always regret what I did.
Good. Learn from it.
I really did love you.
Goodbye, Jack. After that, I cut off all contact with Jack. I hear he's working his hardest at his new position. As for me, a year later, I ended up marrying the director. It turns out the person who supported me through those tough times was my true soulmate. Jack sent his congratulations from afar, and now I can even laugh about that disastrous wedding as a memory from the past. I don't know what Sarah's doing, though some people say they've seen her working in the nightlife district. I hope she's learned her lesson, but knowing her, that might be asking too much.